Hello, I am Dr. Mary Jo Ruggieri, and I'm a holistic health professional. And welcome to Staying Well with Dr. Mary Jo. Let's talk about herbs, herbology, the benefits of herbs. Unbelievable. This next series that we are going to present to you are called Herbs for Life. And this is profound because non-invasive, they are popular, they are becoming, fashionable in many cases. No side effects. Very rare do you find any side effects with herbal medicine and herbal health care. So we are going to present to you a series of herbal education, and with our master herbalist, Harula Dentopoulos. She is part of the Institute of Holistic Health Careers faculty, and our herbal educator, Letitia Bunge. Have you wondered if you could have just even a whole idea of herbs? We're going to talk about herbs for digestion, herbs for the liver, herbs for the colon issues, anti-inflammatory, colds and immune systems. Everyone knows, I'm going to get Echinacea, I'm going to get golden seal. But let's talk to the professionals about this. Herbs for the nervous system. So please enjoy the next series on Herbs for Life and Staying Well with Dr. Mary Jo. Thank you.
Hello, and welcome back to Staying Well with Herbs. Today we're going to talk about colds, and specifically herbs for colds, and the immune system in general. And I just want to say that when people get colds all the time or have allergies and other issues, that's usually because your immune system is compromised. A weakened immune system is a problem that definitely needs to be addressed, even as well as just the colds, etc., that result from it. And one very important thing to know is that an herbalist told me that of all the clients he has, 50% of them could solve all the problems they have by doing 5 things: eating well, exercising, drinking enough water, de-stressing, and sleeping at least 7 to 8, 9 hours a night. That alone, those 5 things could strengthen your immune system and help with the issues that you have. So I just wanted to make sure you knew that, and I'm going to turn it over to Harula, who will tell you specifically herbs for the immune system and for colds specifically.
And hello, and I'm Harula Dentopoulos, and this is one of my favorite segment of herbs and category of herbs in general, because they're all, especially the specifically immune system herbs, they're safe, they're gentle, they're sweet tasting, they make wonderful teas, they make all kinds of different wonderful soups. The Chinese make soups with some of these herbs that I'm going to talk about, and they restore a strength and our immunity without really much effort, except for some of the stuff Letitia was mentioning about, the other 5 things that we have to do, and sleep. So my 3 absolutely favorite herbs are Astragalus, Reishi Mushroom, Siberian Ginseng. Okay, mushrooms, all of them, not just reishi, but maitake and shiitake and chaga mushrooms. These are all extremely important for the immune system. They have the main chemical, if you will, is something called polysaccharides. They're what we call conjugated complex sugars, not your white sugar, that or even your honey. And so because they're complex and conjugated, they really seek out, attack, and destroy any kind of enemy that comes into our system. And again, we can make them into a very nice, sweet tasting tea, or we can even have them as tinctures, except I personally love the taste of these particular herbs, so I can have it as a tea or infusion or decoction anytime. The other one that's extremely important, along with the astragalus and the reishi, is the Siberian Ginseng. That the first 2 come from China, the Orient. Siberian ginseng comes from Siberia, as the name says, and it's actually not a ginseng, and its Latin name is called Eleuthero. Eleuthero means It, well, in Latin and in Greek, it means freedom. And indeed, Siberian Ginseng means freedom, and freedom from fatigue, freedom from exhaustion, freedom from all kinds of immune problems. They have found in study after study that it builds endurance, strength, stamina in people, and lately it has even been sort of approved in some hospitals to use with cancer treatments like radiation and chemotherapy. They actually give the patient Siberian ginseng on the side. Siberian ginseng both protects the system, the immune system, from the nasty effects of cancer treatments, but it also makes the patient makes them stronger so that they can take those treatments and have a better effect on their cancers. Siberian is also an adrenal support, and it helps a lot with stress. We're going to look at those herbs in the next segment that we do next week. But because there's so much stress in today's modern world, Siberian ginseng helps people along with all the other ways that it helps. It helps them reduce some of that stress, and therefore the immune system is going to profit by it, because the immune system and the adrenal system and the nervous system work very close together.
Also, I've used the astragalus herb in soups.
In soups.
Can you use Siberian ginseng in
Yes.
soups as well, and
Yes.
what part? Was
The
that
root.
strictly
This
the
is
herb as
the
well?
root, the astragalus root. Thank you for clarifying that. The mushroom, as mushroom,
Mhm.
and the other ones that
ginseng.
we use them in either decoction or a soup. And the Chinese make
So you
a
can
wonderful
use ginseng
soup.
as a soup,
Yes.
in a soup as well. Okay.
Very briefly, for colds, because I think everybody knows this, Echinacea, which we have one right here. This is a beautiful, beautiful plant. Echinacea is a very strong antimicrobial, antiviral, antifungal, and immune system builder. It works on white cells in the body. It has great effect on any kind of bacterial infections, and it helps in all flu situations, in all colds, and you can start out with a very high frequency. You can take 30 drops every 2 hours throughout the day, even before the cold starts, if you've been around people that had had the flu and the cold. It's also a protective. Then in a day or so or two, you can reduce it to maybe 30 drops every, 3 times or 4 times a day. And by the third day, you should go down to about twice a day. And by then, I think you should be entirely healthy from that. And I also want to mention one more herb in this category for colds, which is Calendula. And it's another beautiful, unfortunately, we don't have one to show, but it's a beautiful orange flower. We use the whole flower. With Echinacea, we also use the whole plant. We can use the flower, the leaves, and especially the root. With Calendula, we can use the flower, and we can use the leaves primarily. It is a wonderful cleansing herb. It works as an antiviral and antibacterial, and it also works as a lymphatic cleanser. And the lymphatic system is the one that cleanses the immune system. It works hand in hand with the immune system to cleanse the system. So Calendula, Echinacea together are very effective for all kinds of cold conditions.
I also want to mention something very simple, is garlic, which we've mentioned
Garlic,
before for the
yes.
liver.
Yes.
Also, even in cases of things like walking pneumonia, if you take enough garlic, and that is the raw garlic, 4, 5, 6 cloves a day, it will definitely help. It's
Yes.
very strongly antiviral, and actually you should use it every day in cooking, at least 4 cloves a day.
And eat a raw clove every
Raw,
day.
yes.
Raw. Because they really, apple away keeps the doctor away. I think garlic keeps
Same
the
with
doctor
garlic, I
away.
agree. So thank you for listening, and stay tuned. Again, next week we have another installment of Staying Well with Herbs. Thank you.
It's